Mayor Lester Miller says the county is looking at ways to make the Brookdale Warming Center a permanent addition to Macon County. Ashlyn Webb has been reporting on the center since the announcement that it was opening. She joins us now live. And Ashlyn, what has the mayor told you about the long-term goals for the center?
Yes, Lori, the mayor told me that he hopes they can keep the center running for years to come. Now, remember, this was originally supposed to be a short-term solution. I was there four months ago when they announced it would be opening to help get people out of the cold. But since then, he says they have seen success stories and the positive impact the center has had, and they hope to make that temporary solution into a permanent one. Ricardo Turner has lived at the center for about a month. He says it's given him a place to sleep and 3 meals a day. But more than that, he says the center has given him hope for the future after 7 years of being homeless.
With those employed, housing, my own housing, and just a new start at living.
But for the next few weeks, he says he'll need the center's resources to achieve that. That's why he's glad to hear the county's working to keep the center open.
We knew this could be transformational, not only to their lives, but also our whole community.
The commission voted to buy the old elementary school building from the school district for $1.5 million last week using CARES Act money. Now, Mayor Miller says the commission will consider making some upgrades using grant money, like installing at least 12 showers, replacing cots with beds, renovating the kitchen, and
a commercial washer and dryer so the residents there can wash their own clothes, as well as being able to wash the sheets and the covers that they have there.
The mayor says he plans to secure around 15 years of funding for the center.
Our long-term plan needs to be sustainable. That means we need to be able to pay for it each and every year without resulting to taxpayers. I think we have a plan that we can do that.
Miller says the county hopes to use funding from the American Rescue Plan to keep the doors of the center open long term. But he says they're still waiting on federal regulations about how to use the money. He also wants the county to start a partnership with a private third-party group and nonprofits.
We want to set a board up that's going to oversee all this and have a third party run this.
Miller says the county wants to turn this into a permanent transitional facility where residents go through phases until they ultimately become independent.
We want you to get a job, get housing, have possibilities.
And Miller says even after they establish a long-term plan for the facility, they'll still need volunteers as well as donations to keep the center running. Reporting live in Macon, Ashlyn Webb, 13 WMAZ News.
Thanks, Ashlyn. Steve Bell, the director of the center, says as of today, 126 people live there. He says they do need more volunteers to help run the center, as Ashlyn mentioned, and they could always use donations like new pillows, men's and women's underwear, and trash bags.